Y'all see that? Hey, Meredith. This is the best I can do today, y'all. To learn how to make simple, you see? Hey, everybody. This is what we're doing, learning how to make simple rhinestone templates. I am trying to be in my positive mode era so I can let y'all say hi to him really quick, and he's going on the leash, and then we're going to start. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I have him. I had a hard time catching him, but let me let y'all say hi to him. We don't know about a treat at this moment. Go on. Thank you, Kelly. I'm not happy with you. Right. Oh, Lord. When I say doing the most, can y'all see my shirt really good? I like it on white. I really do. I really do. I really do. Hey, everybody. Everything is great. Everything is just so great, y'all. It's so great. Just another one. And another one. DJ Khaled. Hey, y'all. Thank you so much. I'm breathing. It's going to be great. Let's go ahead and do a very quick giveaway and go ahead and type in logo 1. Marshall, this is only in SS6. I only did it in SS6. Let me go ahead and share my screen and go to the giveaway tool. Where is it? Let me find it. Let's find it. Where is it? Window. Go to the window. Share. Oh gosh, I clicked it so fast, you guys. I'm sorry. I have to do it again. You have to be in the United States and you have 48 hours to claim your prize. I am so sorry. Tiffany Taylor is the winner. Tiffany Taylor. Let me stop sharing for a second. Y'all, I clicked that thing so fast I was not trying to do that. Tiffany Taylor, you are the winner. My email address is so sorry. I'm gonna have to do it again, y'all. Crafting with Delonda at gmail.com. Congratulations to Tiffany Taylor. Y'all, I did not mean to do that. Congratulations to Tiffany Taylor. Can someone please type in that the giveaway has ended? Okay. Let's just try that again. You have 48 hours to claim your prize, and you have to be in the United States. We're going to do it again, and we're going to do logo 2, but don't do it yet. Let me pull it up again. It's going to be logo 2, all lowercase, logo 2. And let me share my screen. Your TV was frozen? I'm sorry. Giveaway, share. Okay. Logo 2. Logo 2. Okay, logo 2, logo 2. Let's give people a chance to enter this time, Delonda. Like, girl, what are you even doing with yourself? What are you even doing with yourself? You have 48 hours. You have to send me your mailing address to my email, and then I will send the logo to you. Okay. I will send my DTF transfer of my logo to you. And it's going to be great. Everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be great and fine and great. All right, you ready? Let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look, I'm bugging. Let's let more people go. That's 35. Let's get to 45. Let's get to 45. If y'all would have saw me outside trying to catch your sponsor, you would have been feeling sorry for me, because he was just like, I'm not coming in. I know you're supposed to go live at 5, but nah, sis, we're not doing it today. Today is going to be the Milo show. All right, draw. It's been maybe I need to give him some chicken. Dorothy Schaller. Dorothy Schaller. That is a new name. That's not a name that I recognize. Dorothy Schaller, just send me your mailing address. Let me stop sharing. This is my email address, craftingwithdelonda@gmail.com. All right, craftingwithdelonda@gmail.com. Okay. All right, before we get into the actual tutorial, what we're doing today is I'm going to just show you how to make simple templates in Leonardo Design Studio. But I also wanted to do a little bit of housekeeping, just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. Number one, because I have a Romeo and a Juliet, sometimes I'm going to use the Juliet and sometimes I'm going to use the Romeo. What you should know is that no matter what I do with the Romeo, I can also do it with the Juliet. And no matter what I do with the Juliet, I can also do it with the Romeo. So please don't feel like, oh, well, it's Romeo Wednesday, so it's only going to be Romeo all the time, because that's just not the case. Okay, sometimes it's going to be Romeo and sometimes it's going to be Juliet. Okay, are we clear about that? Am I freezing? Am I frozen? Oh, good, Marilyn. Okay. Okay. So please don't feel like, it's Romeo Wednesday. Why are you using the Juliet? It's a Siser. It's a Siser product. Okay. It's a Siser product. So sometimes it's going to be Juliet. It's probably never going to be both, because I just don't have that kind of time like that. Okay. Thank you, Mary Brown, for saying that. Okay. Sometimes it's going to be Romeo featuring Juliet. So I wanted to make sure I say that. Also, you guys, when I give out my email address, and I'm saying this with all the love. Oh, good, Keisha, what package? Y'all, I send out so much stuff every week. I never remember what I sent out. What did I send? It's a Siser night. Charlene, I love that. What did I send out, Keisha? Y'all, I'm terrible. Elba, I don't know what I sent out. Do you hear me? Correct. Margot, the giveaway has ended. Husband? Hey. Oh, okay, good. Keisha, I don't know. I think everybody who won something last week, they probably got it this week. Good. That's good. You got it. You guys, when I give out my email address to, and y'all, I'm saying this with all the love in my heart and all the sincerity also. when I give out my email address to people who have won a prize, it's really just for them to claim their prize. You guys, I don't currently offer one-on-one support, but there are other content creators who do. Okay, I'm just not one of them because I don't know what we will be saying. What we're going to talk about? Because what if you book an hour and then we need more time, or what if we don't go the full hour? Like, what? I don't know how that will work. I just don't know, so I don't do it. Okay, that's just that. Like, well, let's just talk about your family. How your mama doing? Like, I don't know what we will be talking about. Okay, so there is that. All right, so I don't offer any one-on-one, not pay to play. we don't even pay to play, because what we're going to be doing. Yeah, but I am active in my Facebook group. If you have questions about stuff, they are a kind and helpful group, and they will help you. But even there, I don't offer one-on-one support. I really everything I do, I really like for it to be for the good of the group, for everyone, because it's just better. Nobody can ever say me and Delonda were a messenger. This is what she said. Nah. That's what, nah. No, she didn't. No, she did not. No, she did not. Okay, so there's that. And then the last thing I want to say is thank you to everyone who purchased the Faith, Hope, Love Rhinestone template. I am very, very grateful to you for that. Because of everyone who purchased that template, we were able to make a donation to the American Cancer Society in the amount of $440. And I'm very excited about that. It's my first time ever donating to them. And I'm grateful that we were able to do such a big donation. So thank you so much for that. All right, Portia Pool, the giveaway has ended. Thank you, husband. You want to come say hi to the people or no?
Well, you can give me some of that money too.
Give you some. You already look. That's husband. Thank you.
Making all that noise. I'm going.
You can still purchase it, Dorothy. But the donation has already been sent over. Okay, the donation has already been sent over. Let me pin a comment to the screen so people can know that the giveaway has. I don't know if that'll help. I don't know how to let people know. Let me see if I can pin that to the Portia Pool. Keisha say it's over. Please stop. Okay. Okay. Marika, I sent you an email because your heat press is already shipped. I don't know if you saw it. What does his shirt say? Peter, what does your shirt say? What does your shirt say? Huh? Oh, his shirt says, I'm not really lazy. I just enjoy doing nothing. Yes, I would agree with that. All right. So if you did not know, or if you missed it, Siser has added the Rhinestone panel to Leonardo Design Studio Pro. And for a lot of people, that's been a game changer, because you don't have to have a separate software, especially if you already have the cutting machine. But even if you don't have the cutting machine, if you have the pro version of Leonardo Design Studio, you can still create in there and export your files as SVGs into whatever cutting machine software you have. For example, if you don't have a Siser Romeo or a Siser Juliet, let's be clear. If you don't have a Siser Romeo or a Siser Juliet, you are just about to get fired. You were just about to get fired. She was just on the cusp. if you don't have a Siser Romeo or a Siser Juliet, but you have a Cricut or you have a silhouette cutting machine, you can create in Leonardo Design Studio and then save your file and export it as an SVG over to your software. Is it still in beta? I would say I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That's a good question, though. Hi to everybody coming in. Thank y'all very much for being here. You haven't missed much. We've only done 2 giveaways because Milo had me all messed up today. Okay. And I blame Patrice for that. Okay. I totally blame Patrice for Milo having me all messed up. And don't think that I don't still have my demerit list, because I do. And your name is still on it with the 2 letters. Okay. All right. So let's look at the materials. So some of you saw when I was in, I did a tutorial a couple of weeks ago, maybe about a month ago, where I demonstrated how to download, how to upgrade your software to Silhouette Studio, the business edition. And during that time, when I did the upgrade to Silhouette Studio Business Edition, I demonstrated just how to create a simple template using single line fonts, 2 letters, okay? And I made these bags for the ladies in my book club. Here's the demerit list. Renee's name is still on it. Patrice, you just have 2 letters so far. But I made these bags for the ladies in my book club and I never finished. So I'm going to show you really quickly how to do something as simple as this. Now, in my opinion, a lot of what I'm going to say is in my opinion. This is where you start. This is not your starting point. This is your starting point. Your starting point is text. Your starting point is not shapes and animals and all that stuff. Okay. Your starting point is text. And so this one just has my name. Okay. And this one is Lindsay's. Okay. This one is Melissa's. There are 8 ladies in my book club and I've never made the rest of the bags. But I have the bags. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do them. I got these bags from Michael's. Okay. They came just like this in a package just like this. I saved the package in case you wanted to, order them for yourself. There's the SKU number is 4 bags. It's image value tote bag. I think, these bags are, good quality. It's a pretty nice size bag. I think they are, 13 by 13, 13 and a half by 13 and a half. So it's 4 bags and you can get them in black. From what I remember, you can get them, from Germany. You can get them in black or white. They are polyester. This is 100% polyester in black. And then I have them also in white. Oh yeah, Jay Bear, that's hard. Good place to start. Okay, so this is what the bag looks like. I think it's really nice. I mean, I think it's a nice size bag. It's nice enough. I can put the name on one side and I can put our logo on the other side. And I think that any of the ladies would be happy to have something as simple as this. Okay, so we're going to start there and then I'll show you how to do just convert like a simple SVG into a template. Okay. Thank you, Portia. Okay. Any questions so far before we go into Leonardo? Oh, let me finish showing you the materials. So when you're working with rhinestones, there are things you are going to need. Yes, there are workarounds. There are workarounds. There's probably a workaround for everything except eating chicken. There might be a workaround for that. There's a lot of ways to eat chicken. You can eat it with your fingers. You can eat it with a fork. You can cut it with a knife. You can just bite directly into it. If it's in soup, you can eat it with a spoon. There are so many ways to eat chicken. No clucks about it. I digress. All right. Anyway, when you're working with rhinestones, there are just some things you're going to need. Okay. I just chopsticks, chicken and rice, chicken and dumplings, fried chicken, baked chicken, grilled chicken, chicken on a Barbie, chicken on a skewer. Like it's so many ways. Like you could chicken sandwich. You hear me? Chicken wings. Chicken. This is just chicken for everybody. You understand? Do you? But do you understand? But do you? Woo! The clucks. Chicken salad. You hear me? Do you hear me? Okay, look. Let me go get my I'm gonna get it in a minute. I'm gonna go get it in a minute because I have a chicken necklace that I just love so much. But look, there is this stuff. So we're gonna need rhinestones. I get my rhinestones from chicken piccata, chicken chili. You hear me? Chicken tacos. You can just chicken burrito, chicken enchiladas. Baby, listen, Caesar salad with chicken. Kawanda, you're gonna get a letter. Okay? No clucks about it. When you are starting your rhinestone journey, there are things you're going to need. You need rhinestones. When you're putting rhinestones on fabric, you need hot fix rhinestones. That means you're going to be applying the rhinestones to fabric with heat. On the back of the rhinestone, there is adhesive that really is heat activated. Okay, so you're going to need hot fix rhinestones. You will need something that is called, depends on where you get it from. This is KTM mask that I got from Heat Transfer Warehouse. However, you can also get barbecue chicken. Okay, you can also get Eve calls hers hot fix tacky tape if you're getting it from Eve's website at the Baby's Booty. Okay, so either way, what this is this transfer material to help you transfer the rhinestones from the flock to the material. Okay, it's like if you were using adhesive vinyl and you wanted to transfer the vinyl from the backing to the tumbler or from the backing to whatever you were putting it on, you will be using transfer tape. This is transfer tape for rhinestones. Okay, you're also going to need something to brush the rhinestones in with, right? So I use this most of the time. You can get these in a 2-pack. I don't know what my other one is, but you can get these in a 2-pack from Lowe's. You can also get them from Home Depot in the paint department. Okay, you can use these. However, Eve also sells a rhinestone brush. Let me show you what hers looks like. I think I have it right here. She has one that she sells on her website. The Baby's Booty is called a bling brush. You can use this to brush in the rhinestones. Okay, so there's this probably costs, I think I paid $4 and there were 2 in a pack. I don't remember how much this costs. I have not seen these at Walmart anymore, but I'm sure they probably do. What was Priscilla's question? The Rhinestone Warehouse has a breakdown of all the types of stones. What was the question? Hey, Brandon. Hot fix being glass. I don't know, Priscilla. Maybe somebody else can answer that. I don't know. So, this will be a matter of personal preference, which one you use. If you're in a rush and you don't want to wait for your order to come in, I have great success with these. I use this all the time. But these are good too. So far I've said you need rhinestones, you need the transfer tape, you need some way to brush them in. You also need, and I'm going to say you will need what's called rhinestone flock. And you can get flock from Atlanta Vinyl. They sell it by the foot. You can also get, one second, y'all. They sell it by the foot. You can also get it from Heat Transfer Warehouse. They sell rolls of it. Theirs is pink. You can also get it from Amazon. I have not ever purchased it from Amazon. I've never purchased it from Amazon. I think it's blue. I don't have an opinion about it. Okay. Painter section at Walmart. Okay. I haven't seen it at Walmart. But they probably do have it. I thought I had some pink flock right here. The kind that you get from Heat Transfer Warehouse is pink and it's on a roll. If you get it from Eve's website at the Baby's Booty, hers is purple and it also comes on a roll. Here's a roll right here. This is what a roll looks like. This is what's left of my roll. This is going to last me for a while. Okay. What you need this for is to cut out your template. I'm going to demonstrate all of that. Okay. You also need, these are, I mean, you can get these from wherever, but you need something to keep the template on once it's cut, because theoretically you should only be cutting the template one time. You shouldn't have to keep cutting it. And this basically holds the template. So here's my chicken template, right? And I don't have to cut this again. If I wanted to put this template on a different color shirt, I would just be brushing it in again. But here's the template, it's already cut out. Okay. Roll out. Okay. All right. And then last but not least, you will need a heat, I would say a heat press. A Cricut Easy Press, you probably can do it, but you know what I always say about the Cricut Easy Press. You can do it, put your back into it. You can do it, put your back into it. No clucks about it. Okay. All right. So I've gone through all the things. I think one other thing you probably will need is this. Let me see where I put mine. Oh, this right here. This is called a wax pen. The purpose of this is to help you like place stones when they're like upside down and you need to like flip them over and get them put back in place on the template. That's what these are used for. You can find these really cheap on Amazon, but Eve also sells them on her website. So when you think about her website, Eve's website is called The Baby's Booty. Really, her website is a one-stop shop because she has the rhinestone, she has the transfer tape, she has the flock, she has the plastic mats for you to put your template. She has the brush. She sells these. She's really is a one-stop shop. The only thing that's not there is the heat press, but they might be adding that any day. Okay. Is chicken my favorite? Yeah. Chicken is definitely my favorite out of all the meats. It is. Okay. Any other questions about anything before we go into Leonardo Design Studio? You do? I do too. Okay. Chicken is your favorite too. A lot of people eat chicken. A lot of people just love chicken. Let me get my necklace right quick before we go into the thing. Hold on. I want y'all to be able to see my necklace. We want to show all the things. We want to show all the things. There's no clucking around. We have no clucks here. We got no clucks here. We got no clucks. That's good. You can eat if you want to. You can wait for me if you want to. We finished soon. You don't like my chicken? You eat chicken every day. Okay. It's great. We're actually having tacos tonight, not with chicken though. Okay. Y'all like my necklace? This was one of my birthday gifts. You better be wearing a drumstick. Think I ain't when I am? Think I ain't when I am. Baby. Yes? It's the chicken for me. Did y'all get a chance to see my full template though? Let's see the whole chicken. Let's see. Oh, that chicken is chickening. Woo! 0 clucks. Okay. That's jet black with what is that? Royal topaz and royal Siam, and citrine on the feet. Okay, that's my chicken template. It's not in my Etsy shop, but it's on my website. Okay, it's on my website at Crafting with Delonda. Okay, but y'all do not purchase this if you're not in your SS6 arrow because it's only available in SS6. Okay, all right, SS6. All right, let's go into Leonardo Design Studio. Yes. Okay, let's go into Leonardo Design Studio. The chicken is chicken. You understand me? Mary Drum Gold. The rhinestone rabbit hole is deep. The rhinestone rabbit hole is deep. Trust and believe me. All right. Before I go into Leonardo Design Studio, you guys, everything that I'm explaining to you or everything we're talking about is linked below, with the exception of these bags. Because really, you wouldn't need these if you don't plan on doing the exact same thing or something similar. However, these would make a nice gift. If you had, people you wanted to gift a bag to and you wanted to personalize it, it's a nice way to do it. All right. Thank you, Dorothy. Okay. So I did not list these, but if you want the SKU number, it's on this bag. You can take a picture of it or whatever. Okay. And maybe somebody can put it in the live chat. Okay. If I did not say hi to you, hi to everyone, and thank you all very, very much for being here. Okay, y'all got it? Okay. All right, let's go into Leonardo Design Studio. I do have a discount code now. If you want to upgrade to Pro, it'll save you 10% on your purchase of Leonardo Design Studio. All right, let me pull it up. For some reason, Leonardo Design Studio only works when I have it on entire screen for some reason. All right, can y'all see that? Thank you. Your husband's name and a heart. That would be easy to do. Okay, so we're in Leonardo Design Studio Pro. If you have the link that will help you upgrade to the Pro version, it is a subscription, or you could pay the annual fee. Let me stop sharing for a second and give you the link, even though it's below the video already. You can just check it out and see if it's something that you're interested in. I think it's worth it, even if you're not into rhinestones, just because you can export your SVGs into wherever you want to export them into. And if you're going to be using my link, the discount code is just my name, is Delonda. So like if they ask you for a coupon, the discount code is my name, Delonda. All right, so we are in Leonardo Design Studio. Hey, Donzel. Okay, and what I would do first, like if I was going to be making another bag, which I am, right? Because I still have a few other ladies to make them for. I have to make one for Latanya and Glenice and Veronique. I forgot who else. All right, so the size of this bag is 13.5 in width. So I know I don't want my template to be bigger than that, right? I think even if it's just right at 11, that's big enough. And in order to do their names, I just used a single line font. The fonts that I like, the single line fonts that are my favorites, are already listed below the video. So if you check the description of the video that you're watching, you'll see the fonts are already listed. So I'm going to click on the T for text and I'll type, let's do Glenice. So I don't think I've done hers. Okay, we'll do Glenice. And Glenice, what's her favorite color? I think is, I always forget. We're gonna do pink. All right, Glenice. And I'm looking at my single line fonts. Let's look at Dear Agatha. So that's very pretty. That's pretty too. We're gonna go with Dear Agatha. And you can't see it. Let me change the color of it to, let's change it to pink. And let's take the dark background off. So can you see it? Okay, so right now I can look at this and see that the size of this, the width is 5.6. Of course, that's not big enough. I want to stretch it out. I want it to be a lot bigger and probably a little bit taller too. I think that's so pretty. Oh my gosh. So right now it's at 10.5. Let me see how big I made the other ones. So right at about 2.5. Okay, I think that's fair size. All right, so now that I'm here, I have her name. Down here, the panel is down here. So on the previous version of Leonardo Design Studio Pro, this star with the rhinestones was not here. All you had was the build contours and then the line fill, but now the rhinestones are here. The one thing that's important to know about the rhinestones is once you get out of that panel, you can't make any changes. So you have to be sure before you close that panel out. Okay, so I'm going to click right here on rhinestones and I just want to change it and see if it changes. All right, so I'm using SS10 and let's see if I can find a pink. You could barely see it. Let me make it bigger. You still can't really tell. Okay. And let me go to fit and fill. So it's going to be a border only. Let me bring that back down. Okay, so I took the offset off. And let me change the spacing. Let me go back first. This is SS10. Okay. SS10, that looks good so far. So right here, I'm changing the spacing. I'm going down because I see some spaces right here where it's not filled in. Let me make that bigger. See right here on the end, the discount code is Delonda, just like my name, DELONDA. All right, and that'll just save you 10% on the Leonardo Design Studio Pro. So right here, I can see there's no rhinestone. And if I like move over, I can see there's not one right there. There's not one right there. Let me make it bigger so y'all can see. Right there, right there. But for the most part, this looks very good. So let me see if I bring it down just a little bit more. I think this is so pretty. So pretty. All right, so I don't have the offset on. I have the spacing on 5%. I want it to fit equally. Let me click optimize and see if it changes anything. It doesn't. Let's go back to rhinestone size. So it lets me know that this is 322 rhinestones to do this. I think it's fine. I think it looks good, actually. Just know that once I click accept, I cannot make any changes. I can't change the size. I can't change anything. I cannot make any changes. The only way to make a change once you get out of the panel is to go back and go to undo and then start all over again. Okay, so know that. Resizing rhinestone templates, you don't do it. You don't ever resize the template. If you purchase someone's template, the size is the size. And it's really the same thing here. Even when you're creating your own, the size is the size. So once I get out of here, that's it. I'm going to click accept. All right. And so this is the size. So if I was making this to sell it, right, I was going to make this to sell her, like, let's just say, Delonda, I just want to buy a template that just has my name. I would say, okay, girl, it's 322 rhinestones. The size of it, the width is 10.690 and the height is 2. Let me write that down. So the width, because with rhinestone templates, you want to know your size, 10.690, and the height is 2.685. Okay, so that's fine. I think it looks great. All right, and then her name is still behind there. So it doesn't look like it is, but if I go to my layers panel, I still have her name originally. And then I have the rhinestones. So if I wanted to move this down, I can still see her name is there. Now I don't want both. I just want the rhinestone part of this, right? So I can just delete this. Okay, so I have Glenice's name. And, you know, if I wanted to, let me make this a little bit bigger so y'all can see this for a second. Now, if I wanted to, I could right click right here and go to paths, and I can ungroup the paths. If I wanted to, just add in a couple of rhinestones, because you can see these are all individual dots now. They're not one, just her name. If I wanted to, I can just click on one over here or over here somewhere, and I can right click and I can go to edit and add copy. And I can take one of these stones and like put it up here. I'm not resizing the template. I'm not resizing the stone. I'm just adding in stones where I think there should be some stones. Okay. Do y'all see what I just did? Hey, Holly. Okay, perfect. All right, so I would do that again. Add one more. And I would probably bring it like right here. I feel like I need one right there. I think everything else looks good, but this, you know, if you don't like the way the stones look, or if you want to change it, you would have to ungroup the paths to kind of move them, you know, where you want them to go. I think I need one right here. Let me make that a little bit bigger. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. That's moving down too far. I think that's fine like that. Okay, so then I will select everything and then I would just put it back together. All right, so I have Glenice. This is SS10, Latasha. SS10. All right, so then I also have to make one for, let me think who else I have. You know, I got too many. How many of y'all in this group? It's too many of you. Two youths. Oh, Latanya. Gotta make one for Latanya. So I will go back to my text and I would type Latanya. Her name is L-A space capital T-O-N-Y-A. And I might not use the same single line font for hers, but I would just kind of look through and see what I have. Let's see. That's kind of cute. That one is called Christmas Card Sketch. That's that one. No. Boisterous Sketch. I kind of like Boisterous Sketch. Latanya is Thankful. Oh, I like that one. Sunshine. I'm going to use BFC. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, gosh. I like all of them. Let me see. I'm going to use this one. BFC. I like all of them. Girl, stop liking all of them. You're doing too much. I'm going to go with Luckiest Sketch. And click apply. And I will do the same thing I did. You know, bring it up. So hers is right at 10.6. And then I would go and just change it to rhinestones right here. It's a lot of space in there. Let me cancel that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. I don't want to, hold on, let me just go back and not add a space in there. Because I think it's already adding in a space. That's enough space. You can tell that there's a space. All right, let me go back and change it to rhinestones and make it bigger, bigger. All right, so far that looks good. This is still SS10, and if I didn't make any changes to it right now, this would be 228 rhinestones. But I'm going to change it. And Latanya's favorite color is purple. I do know that. I'm using border only, no offset. I'm bringing the spacing down just to kind of fill it up. See how the rhinestones are moving closer? It kind of looks okay. Let's see. So I see I would still need to fill some in right there. Oh, I'm just trying to see what it's doing. Let's see what happens if I click that rhinestone vector. Huh, okay. So I'm going to keep it on border only, and I'm changing it to 5%. And let's see how many. That's 266 rhinestones. It's fine. It's still SS10. Let me make it bigger. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I'm gonna click accept. And then I would change the color of this to, it doesn't matter, but I'm gonna change it to purple. And then I would go back to my layers. I would ungroup that, and I would add in a rhinestone here and maybe one here. I think everywhere else is okay. Maybe one right there, and then one right there. So I will go to paths and ungroup paths. I will just click on one, right click, and go to edit, add copy. And I will just put one right there. That looks good. And maybe move this down a little bit. It's not even letting me move it. Having a hard time moving it. Let me add one right here. I'm gonna see the chat in 1 second, y'all. Okay, I think that looks great. I think that looks great. All right, so then I would have to still find her name because it's under there. It's in the text. And I would just turn it off. All right, and then I would take this template, I'll right click, and I'll put the paths back together basically, and I'll be ready. Refresh the screen. Giveaway is over. Penny Smith, hey, you're not doing good with punch needle? Explain the size section. Oh, Angela, I would not do a good job of explaining it because I don't think I understand it well enough. Eve or Patrice, do y'all understand the size section to explain it enough? From what I know, Angela, I only know how to use two sizes of rhinestones. Okay, balloons. SS6 and SS10. And what I do typically is just choose the first one. Let me show you. Could y'all hear me drinking or no? If you could, close your earmuffs. Like, let me just add a shape and we'll talk about it. Let's just add a square. If I were to add a square right here and make it bigger, and then go and change it to rhinestones. I think she's talking about This over here. Are you talking about this, Angela? Good. Thank you, Dorothy. You're a good listener. So this right here, this PP21 and 2 point, I really don't understand that part. I don't know, Angela, but maybe Patrice D, can you explain this part? Do you understand this part? I don't know enough about it. Really? All I know is I choose Angela, I'm just telling you what I do. I just choose the first one for SS10. If I was using SS6, which is the smaller rhinestones, like what's on my shirt, I would be choosing the first option for SS6. That's what I do. Hey, Deborah Browning. Okay, that's what I do. But I don't know if Patrice is listening, but she might be. I don't know. I'm sorry, Angela. The section is better for folks. Good, Brandy. She should be. As she should be. Okay, very good. I'm going to click cancel and get out of there. I'm also going to turn this heat press on. No, I better not because I still got to cut it. All right, so I'm good to go. I'm going to cut this. Hey, Miss Joyce. I'm going to go ahead and send this to be cut. I'm not crazy about this little piece over here, this one right there, but I'm going to have to let it do what it's doing. He did, Sandra? Okay, thank you. Angela, when I cut this before, let me show you. I put it on a bag, and I used the first option. But we're getting ready to do what? Learn together. Shay Shay. Put Shay Shay in pink. Right, I will. Okay, I'm going to click send design. So those two are going to be cut. I'm going to click send. And I'm not mirroring this because it doesn't need to be mirrored. Siser, might just be called Siser. I'm going to be live with them next week, I think. All right, and I'm just going to cut these. I'm actually going to cut them together. It doesn't make sense to use two mats. It doesn't make sense to do that. So I'm going to move hers over. I'm just going to go to edit and cut, and I'll bring it up here so they can be cut together like that. All right, that's good. All right, and I am sending this to my Romeo, but I could also send this to my Juliet if I wanted to because they're both Siser products. Okay, so let me bring my Romeo up here so y'all can see what I'm doing. Somebody last time said, why are you using Juliet? I feel like I have to get it. It's still a Siser product. Relax. Hey, T. Johnson. He wants to visit. Gail, you just got here, huh? We started late today because of your sponsor. First time in Romeo history that we started late because he went outside. He didn't want to come in. I don't remember. Probably have to go back and look at it. Somebody else remember what font I used? All of my favorite single line fonts are linked below. That one I'm sure came from design bundles. Here's my Romeo. Here's my, that's just my baby daddy. Y'all remember that song? That's just my baby daddy. Y'all remember that? No. You been here, Gail? You were here when I couldn't start on time? It was BFC favorite or something like that. BFC. It was one of the BFCs. I'll look at it again, but let me get this set up so y'all can see it. God, I feel like it's been a long time since I used this machine. That's just my, who that is? That's just my baby daddy. That's just my baby daddy. Who that is? Who that is? That's just my baby daddy. I should have been a rapper because how much time does it take to do that? Who that is? That's just my baby daddy. And why is that in my head? I blame Patrice. BFC Sunshine Sketch. Thank you, Kristen. All right. Let me make sure I'm connected to my Romeo. Okay. All right. Let me stop sharing. Hold the table up and get the flock put on the mat. Not much. You can just make a song about anything. Don't be a rapper, Donzel. You hating. What didn't Mary J. Blige make a song about that? Don't need no hateration in this dancery. Have you used Romeo and Juliet at the same time? No, I haven't had a need to do that. No need to do that. Donzel, that was hateration. We don't need no hateration in this dancery. Milo, did I say dancery? Tell me. Did I tell Milo we don't need hateration in this dancery? That's what I told him. Because we don't need no something, something, something in this dancery. You just use a cricket mat, don't wool body. Don't need no something, 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 something. I don't know the rest. Don't need no something, something, something in this dancery. We got you open, now you're floating. You got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, holla. Don't strike me, Mary J. Sharing is caring. Rondria, he was here for so long finishing those shirts, and it took all the patience of Job. Who had the most patience? Job. Whoever had the most patience, me and that person were neck and neck on patience, okay? Whoever was the one, me and them, we had all the patience. Because I don't even want to tell y'all, oh my gosh, I was so frustrated with that boy. I was very frustrated with him, I promise you. It was not a fun moment. All right, let me do an area test. Barb, you behind. It's looking good. Okay, so it looks good. Let me kind of turn it this way a little bit. Hey, Gwendolyn Houston Johnson. This is backwards, so you whatever way you want to go, you turn the opposite way. Okay, so there we are. I did the area test. We should be good. Let me go check my cut setting because I can't see it from over here. Milo, you need to hush because I'm still not happy with you. right now in this moment. All right, so for my cut settings, I'm going to try a speed of 10. I don't like to go beyond 10. And I'm gonna try a force of, that might be too much. I'm gonna try 55. I'm gonna try 55. I don't want to do a test cut, so don't wool body. I agree, Sherelle. I thought it was just me. I agree with that. Do you guess how much to expose of the blade? Was it said before class? The last thing I cut on here was flock, so I didn't change it. Me too. Fabulous peachy day. Have I ever had a peachy day? Peachy day, peachy day. I don't know. Angel Krause is letting y'all know that y'all did not y'all messed this bag up. I burnt the zipper. Yeah, the area test did slow down. I agree with that. That's such a weird thing to think about, like the depth of a credit card. Who knows? So, y'all want to say hi to him again and see if he's being better to get a treat? Because I don't know if he did. If Mary Brown is here, she's going to say you deserve a treat because she thinks you're great. She thinks you should get a treat no matter what you do, even though you just be getting on my nerves. You get on my nerves. I knew it. I knew it. I knew Mary Brown was going to say yes. Mary Brown wants you to have a treat. Even though we all run around in the backyard, we training for the Olympics. I'm too old for the Olympics. I'm not training for the Olympics. When I say come in, you come in. She said you're wonderful. She didn't mean it. She did not mean it. She didn't mean it. You sorry? You want to tell me you're sorry or that? Do you want to tell me you're sorry for your behavior or that? You see the machine cutting? Is the machine cutting? Is the machine cutting? Are you being good or not? Morgan was treating you like you were a baby. You're not a baby, you're a grown man. That's all he cares about. That's all he cares about. Miss Victoria said, hey to my hello. You say hi to Miss Victoria. You don't need to treat. You don't need to good or not. Kristen, she always saying hi. Milo, she liked your stickers. She think you're looking really, really handsome. She was saying, Milo doesn't have a girlfriend. Like, you can't have a girlfriend because you're too hyper. The ladies want somebody that's calm. The ladies want somebody that's calm. Are you calmer? Yeah. Come on. Lady love Milo. LL. Gail, he's not a baby. He is a grown man at this point. Hey, dude. You see how much progress I've made? It's almost finished. Gail, did you open your Recreate yet? I saw your box, but I don't know if you opened it yet. Hello, Miss Gail's grandson, great grandson, say hi to you. I feel like it cut through really good. Too cute. Yeah. I don't know. You have a Recreate, Miss Jersey G? Wolf-tastic. Not until December. But they'll be here for did I say that? I don't remember. You know, I don't remember anything really. Maybe we can schedule one for this month. I was trying not to interfere with So Good. Yeah, Gail. I lost the I lost the user manual the first time and I lost it the second time too, but it's okay if you don't remember the user manual because you can just scan the QR code and get the user manual. Let me see y'all how this did. I feel like with Juliet did a good job. Oh, it did a good, it's looking really good. All right. It's looking good. Now I need to cut off the excess flock. So all of this up here, I can use this because it's not a part of the template, and Dimps would have a conniption fit if I just let this 3 inches of flock go to waste. So I won't do that. So let me cut that off because you got the 40. You did. Y'all big ballers and shot callers, baby. Y'all are some big ballers and what? Shot callers. 40. Okay. The 40. Perfect space. Perfect space. Shay Shay, I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna make a little pencil pouch with Shay Shay on it. All right, let me cut this excess off. Put it over here to the side and let y'all see this. I would still cut in between here though. No, that's a good cut. Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? That is a good cut. Kind of cut in there, but it's still good. Oh my gosh. So that's a template right there. So let me put it on the plastic. So these are the templates that you can get from Eve's website, the Baby's Booty. I prefer to get these. Now, when I first got started with rhinestones, and trust me, I'm still a very baby beginner. I'm a very, very baby beginner. But when I first started with rhinestones, I used to get the plastic chopping mats from the Dollar Tree. Is it the Dollar Tree or Dollar Tree or $1.25 tree, $1.25, $1+ $1 and more? They sell plastic chopping mats. They're good. You get 2 in a pack. They're smaller than this. Eve's are better because they're bigger, and bigger is better. Okay, so be good. Okay, bam, right there. All right. So now I'm just going to put this on top of here. And anytime I need to make something for these ladies and I want to put their name on it in rhinestones, I can. No, Lisa, I'm still a baby beginner. Lisa, stop trying to make me graduate. Lisa, I'm not ready for graduation. Uh-oh. What are you using, Priscilla? Oh, man. I got to try to peel this off. I put it down too far over. Oh, you're using the Dollar Tree one? Kristen, even baby beginners can do this. Now, when you get to doing the templates like Patrice, that's when you really know you're doing something. Y'all, I just messed this up. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to just put it down like this because just messed it up. Ouch. It's fine. Okay, anyway, I got it on the template, but I got a little bit hanging off, so I'll just be careful about brushing it in. So I'm gonna brush the names in and get them placed on those bags. I am gonna move my Romeo back to the floor for now. HTV runs. Matt, I'm still not gonna turn that heat press on yet because I do feel like it heats up fast and I don't need it to be heating up because it'll just turn off before I finish brushing in the first thing. All right. Any questions so far that I can answer? Because really, what I want you to feel like you can do if you haven't made a template yet, I want you to feel like you can create a template and take it and, you know, cut it out and get it put on whatever you're going to put it on. Yeah, it is. You did? You did, Stacey? Did they have white purple? T. Johnson, it's the chicken. Everything chicken. No clucking around. Ain't nobody clucking around. These are SS6, but I'm getting ready to get my SS10 out. Now, if you're ordering from E, which I suggest you do, you know, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm just telling you, oh, what works for me. I dropped the lid. The lid. Did y'all see that episode of SpongeBob when he was trying to tell Patrick to touch the lid? And Patrick was touching everything but the lid. Like the lid. He never touched the lid. This is my filing system. I don't mind if you copy it. This is how okay. This is my filing system. Okay. It's not copyrighted. You can definitely copy it. Okay. You know, I'm here every Wednesday. All right. All right. So Tanya likes purple. So I'm going to go with Royal Rain. And Glenice likes pink. So I'm going to go with Royal Rose. Okay, it's my filing system. Don't worry about it. I have slush twice because she sent it to me. That's how she sent it. But don't worry about it. Okay. So Latanya, do I want to use that? What is this? I don't know if I want to use that. I want to use Royal Rain is not. I don't know. We'll do violet ice. Violet ice for Latanya because she likes purple. Do you post your websites? What do you mean, Dorothy? Do we on the back end? What do you mean by that? Bye, Brandy Dandy. Can you see that? Turn it this way a little bit. Okay, so there's a little Tanya. Turn it this way. That's good right there. So for Latanya, I'm just going to brush in hers first. Just pour a generous amount across the template. And you just want to fill in the holes with the rhinestones face up. Spice racks to fill your rhinestones. You use spice racks? What do you mean you use spice racks? Oh, Shay Gail said she wants to talk about a collabo. So, Stacy Abear, when I had to contact the rep about those winners, the only color she said, because neither one of the ladies asked for light purple, and she was like, the only color we have in stock right now is light purple. And she said if they want the other colors, they can still get them, but they will have to wait. So I went back to the email to say, hey, HG Ron said they only have light purple in stock. And all three of them wanted light purple. So 2 of them have been shipped out already. And then I think Jess's will be shipped out sometime this week. You have or you haven't, Shay? Haven't. Okay. So the other night, Miles was using both. I think he's just so used to that one. Ooh, I was frustrated with him. Lord have mercy. He acts like he doesn't need my help, but he does. You can hold out. Be strong, my sister. 16. Look, if y'all are trying to be in your embroidery era, that's where this is the time to get it. They have something called Black November right now, and they have the EM 1010. It's less than $7,000. I know that's a lot of money, but that's a lot cheaper than the normal price, and it comes with an upgrade to Chroma Plus. It's really good. Oh, spice racks to display yours. Okay. So you just brush them in like that. All right, bye, Gail. Thanks for coming. Make sure you like the video on your way out. Your house. The EM 1010 right now, Miss Jazzy G, is less than $7,000. I know that's a lot of money, but if you really know the cost of embroidery machines, it's a 10 needle machine. It's less than $7,000. This is SS10. That Creator, the EM 1010 is the same thing as the Creator. The only difference in the EM 1010 and the Creator is the panel. With the Creator, you get the same panel that Patrice and I have, that black 10S panel. But if you get the EM 1010, it's like $3,000 less, and you get upgraded software. It's a good price. If y'all are thinking about it, I would love for you to use my link, even if you just request a quote. And I was talking to the rep at Racoma, and they were saying, like, Delonda, a lot of people use your link to request a quote, and then they won't answer the phone. I'm like, how many times y'all call? They probably think y'all bill collectors. She said there have been 22 people who've done that. Yeah, Kalisa. If you don't have a business, you can't justify that. That makes sense. But if you are thinking about it, this is the time. You had every intention. Okay. All right. I'm having a hard time brushing this, y'all. When that happens, sometimes I'll use that bigger brush. But use whatever you have, whatever works. Dorothy, it is an excellent. Thank you, Lady Bear. That thing that I was waiting for. Oh, somebody asked how could they connect with me? Somebody asked, I saw it up there. You have every intention. Okay. How could they connect with me? I saw the question, but I didn't answer it. What was the question? Please ask it again. Please ask it again. The place where I interact the most on social media is in my Facebook group. Yeah, it is. The place where I interact the most is in my Facebook group. I don't know whoever that person was. Thank you, Elevate. I don't know. I'm sorry. I missed that question. I'm going to brush these in one at a time. I'm going to turn the heat press on now. I'm turning it on 350 for 15 seconds. And I'm keeping it on the 170 pounds. You did, Meredith. She was like, Delonda, they'll use your link, and then when Racoma calls them back, they don't answer, or their email is going to spam. I said, well, what is the these people don't want, maybe they change their mind, maybe they get scared, I don't know. But I was like, they really need to know, like, the sales are good right now. The sales are really good right now. I didn't even know anything about a Black November. Like, y'all trying to just take Black Friday and just change it for the whole month. You're doing too much. You can't submit it to your crafting costs, but they do have it now where you can add it as a tax deduction. I saw that on their website. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you, Priscilla. I'm having a hard time brushing these in. I think it's Patrice's fault. It's totally her fault. Priscilla, if you've been watching me, you know Patrice makes me make all kinds of mistakes. Because if she didn't do it, I would not be making these mistakes. It would be great. So far, I used the first option for SS10, and it's working great. I kind of stretched it out when I was trying to pull this flock off, because this flock was like, no. Once I'm on, and I'm not moving. Okay. But you know what? What if they said you gotta you can't use it for your mental health because the Cricut Design Space updates are the cause of your mental health problems. Like, I was doing fine until I got to my 77th update. How many updates do you need? Stop it. The update needs update. It's too much. Every time you turn on the machine, it's like you're waiting for an update. Girl, you just updated. At this point, you're doing too much. If you were getting a BBL, it would be all the way out. Your legs wouldn't match. Okay, at this point, okay? Because you just too much. Can't take it. See, I didn't even want to get into it. I'm trying not to go on a tangent. Y'all, if y'all give me some, put a emergency signal in the chat when you see me going into the deep end, okay? Because it just happens so fast. Like, girl, you were doing fine, and then all of a sudden you just went into the journal. Like, what's this update? It's really nothing. It's just an update of the update. But what does it do? Nothing. It doesn't really do anything. It's just an update of the update. This is update 142.7A. And then if you have an A, you have to have a B. So it's 147.2B. So no, you can't use it. You can't use it as a deduction for your mental health because it's the cause of the stress. Ma'am, step away from the cricket. Okay? Just take a break from cricketing. Okay? That's probably why you can't do it. Milo, you hush. All right, let me get my thing. I'm back. And we're back. You know I'm not lying. And y'all, when I go off on a tangent, am I lying though? Am I ever lying? No, you know I'm not. I'm telling you the truth. So this is the point where I'm using the wax pen because some of these stones are not brushing in. So I just take the little tip. This one is okay. It's not my favorite wax pen. My favorite one is the one that Miles managed to, y'all, he's rough. He needs his own. I'm gonna start a GoFundMe. What's the GoFundMe for? My son to have his own he shed. Well, what's gonna be in there? Him, a heat press, a Cricut, and some shirts. Because if I would have had a drink Monday night, it I, I it wasn't good. I was frustrated to the nth degree. I think some parents can relate. Have y'all ever had a moment when you just stared at your child? Have you ever had that moment where you just look at, like, this was him? I'm not lying. I was just like this. I stared at him for a long time because I was really trying to just understand. Not you look at people like that all day. Not all day now. Now I just spend my whole time looking at him. I'm telling you, I stared at him for like, it had to be a good 3 minutes. I just couldn't stop staring at him because he had to make 17 shirts, but he didn't. And what he didn't tell me about the shirts, because I was helping him cut them out. The shirts were front and back. No, Denise, no. Oh, hush. So after he cut out all the designs, he was like, okay, now that's the front. After we, like, I thought like I was getting ready to just be done. He was like, okay, that's the front. I thought I was gonna lose it. I thought I was. I thank God I didn't lose it. But I know I stared at him for a long time. I know I did. Yeah. Okay, Marissa. All right, here's the transfer tape, basically KTM mask. Risa. It was hard. We didn't finish. It was late. It was like one something. All right. Ooh. So now I'm just going to put the transfer tape down fast. I'm not going to hesitate, and I'm going to use this to pick up the rhinestones, and try not to pick up anything but these rhinestones that's on this flock. I can't dimps because they're under here. It's fine. They're under there. And remember, a part of my template was like cut, so I couldn't move it. Stacy, I was so upset at him, and I try to remember, like, I try to be patient. It was hard. I'm not even gonna lie. It was hard. All right, so here's the bag. I am going to pre-press the bag for a few seconds. So I have it set for 350. Can y'all see that good enough? Hopefully you can. I have the heat press set for 350. I have it on that 170 pound pressure and 15 seconds. I'm just going to turn the bag this way and pre-press it before I actually press it. So that's the new HTV rod. My code still works. It's Delonda 60 if you get this from their website. I don't know what color they have in stock because I was told they only had purple. But then when people are trying to order purple, for some reason, it's not working. I don't know. I thought so too, Dims. I'm glad they didn't. All right, so now I'm going to pick the rhinestones up from the flock. So I do know that some people like to use cardstock to cut their template. I haven't ever tried that, and I won't ever try it probably, because to me this is already hard enough. And then trying to do a hack is just I don't have the energy. I got to save all my energy for dealing with 17 front and back shirt orders. Okay, I have to save all of my energy for that. I don't have the energy. Not putting anything on top. Let it press. You did, Fern? So for Glenice, I'm using I'm gonna have to put something behind here to keep this together. Not sure what. Maybe this. So you see the rhinestones are pressed on the bag. And so I'm just going to peel the transfer tape away and the rhinestones will stay. And I can use this transfer tape again and again as long as it's still sticky. See that? So I will follow that same process for Glenice. Let me brush hers in really quickly. Then I'm going to show you how to export, and then we'll make a quick template out of an SVG. Okay, how y'all feeling? Thank you, Marlene. We're going to put Shay Shay on this little bag with this heart. Okay, see how easy that was? Like if you are just getting started with rhinestones, that's your starting point. Your starting point is text. Okay, your starting point is text. And text is pretty enough because the rhinestones sparkle. The rhinestones do all the heavy lifting. You don't have to have a big, fancy, elaborate template. The rhinestones do all the work, especially if you get them from Eve. Okay, you can get them from other places, but you know that saying, you get what you pay for. You do. You really do. You can start with your cheap rhinestones, like, you know, to do your test, just to get started. I dropped one. It's okay. But that's not where you keep going, okay? Thank you, Rondre. Yeah, and I have made everything for them, and they love it. I love them. So I'm using Royal Rose for Glenice. Even though Latanya loves purple, she would have been like, girl, you didn't make me want that color. Latanya loves everything sparkly. We like sparkly dresses. Did y'all? There's a little girl. I like sparkly dresses. You gotta look it up on YouTube. I don't know why that came into my head, but there's a little girl on the video saying that. I like sparkly dresses. Heart shapes. Okay, that's great. Start simple and then work your way up. I'm still a baby beginner. How Patrice be like cutting through the shape and turning a pumpkin into an actual wagon and a cart with a carriage and a horse. And then she'll change the one horse into two horses and the goose and the geese and the moose and the meese. I'm not there. That's not my era. Okay. It's not my era. Them, you know I ain't lying. Be like, I thought it was just one. No. Oh, Delonda. When I cut it, I know how to just do it like that. I can help you, girl. Don't worry, girl. That's how Patrice talks. And you know I'm not lying. Hey, Delonda Patrice. Am I lying? I'm not. I sound just like her. Hey, girl, don't worry. Girl, don't worry. You got this. No, I'm not lying. You know, am I lying? You know I'm not lying. I'm not. I'm not. So funny. Damn, am I lying? This one is brushing in better. So I didn't stretch it out so much. Mary D, I'm not lying. You know I'm not. See if I could do Eve. I don't know how to do Eve because her whole thing is long. It's just so long. Like, hey, Barb LaFawn, thank you and welcome. What'd you say? Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Hey, Mary, welcome in and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Hey, Renee, welcome in. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? I don't even know what she says. Is that right? Hey, Miss Joyce. Hey, honey. Welcome in. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. And then when somebody gets something, hold on, let me get my thing. Hold on. Let me get the thing. I don't know how to do it all, but let me see if I can get the thing. Hold on. I don't know how to do it. Let me see. Oh, right here. All right, you just gotta recreate. Yes, honey, yes. Is that it? Is that how you do it? It's my first time ever ringing that bell. Is that how you do it? Welcome in and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Is that how you do it, Eve? I'm just trying to, yes, honey, yes, honey, yes. And then Dips be on there with all the S's, be like 7 S's on the YES. Is that it? Is that how you do it? I don't know how to do it. Is that it? Marta, welcome in, honey, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. What's up? See? Where's the Dimps? Where's Dimps? Right there. See how many S's? It's just a whole bunch of yeses. I never know how many S's is too many. I want to have the right amount of S's on my yes. I want to be like, yes. Do it. Welcome in and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Right, you know, I don't know. Am I saying it right? Yeah, I don't know. I just be listening. I'm just trying to be a good listener. Good listener D. That's me. Okay. That's a chicken, Kelly. Don't wool body. Kelly said, what's that around your neck? It's chicken, baby. It's the chicken, baby. It's chicken. It's chicken. It's a chicken necklace. Is this girl wearing a chicken necklace? The first day I wore this to the post office, I just walked in confidently, but I didn't make eye contact with anybody. I know people were staring at me, but nobody had the gall to ask me, is that a piece of chicken hanging around your neck? And if it is, don't wool body it. Okay? Because if you know, you know. You worried about him. He's fine, trust me. Marlene, but am I lying? Patrice will be like, let me scroll all the way down and see who's here. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, Mylene. Thank you all for being here. I stopped and I had my celery and my kale and I had my, what she say? I had my crab. My spinach roll, my broccoli, whatever. What crab roll, lobster roll. I have my coffee. Yes, I have my coffee. Hey, Mirror Bear. Hey, Dempsey Boo. I got a down pat. Maryland. Period poo. Period poo. Maryland, don't kill me. I'm sorry. Patrice made me say all this stuff. Okay, almost finished. I'm just brush these off to the side. I'm just over here being in my good listening era. The girl is a good listener. You want to imitate me, just look up any old Chris Rock video with his lips chapped. That's me. Chapped lip D. The girl's lips is going to be chapped. But don't wool body. Ain't enough Carmex in the world for your lips. Need some baby oil. Don't laugh at that. That's not funny. That is not funny. That is not funny. Baby oil on your lips. That is no laughing matter. When somebody says there's no laughing matter, don't that make you want to laugh more? Makes me want to laugh when somebody says, that's not funny. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry for laughing because you said it's not funny. So that means it's true. Even if I disagree with you. Well, what if it's funny to me? I digress. I do. I do. I do laugh at my own jokes. Yo, we need to start a Be Kind campaign for social media. Yeah, anybody want to spearhead that? We do. We need to start a Be Kind campaign for social media. Where we just go around and just be nice on social media. I think it would be great and a nice change of pace. Where you see somebody getting, like just being mean, like you just go under the post and say something completely opposite and nice. And no matter what they say, you just like try to out nice them. Wouldn't that be good? Okay, here's Glenice. Let me move. Yes, biggie, biggie. Okay, look. You can't see it, but it's there. I promise. Look. See that? Glenice's is pretty. I need to redo mine. That's really cute. I'm serious, y'all. We do. Sometimes I see stuff on social media and it blows my mind. And you can decide to respond sometimes, but sometimes it's not even worth it, I think people take things too far. I call them keyboard thugs. Like those same people wouldn't say it if they were face to face, but hiding behind the keyboard gives them all the bravery. It's crazy. So a lot of y'all know about my girls, Morgan and Madison. Morgan, a lot of y'all know Morgan more than Madison. Morgan has an Etsy shop, but she has gotten off of social media, so she's not even on social media anymore. She says she's taking a month off. Okay, so look, here's the other black bag. I'm gonna do a pre-press. She was just like, she saw so much hatred, and she just didn't like it. You do? I don't really see a lot of mean stuff on Facebook so much because I really just spend time in my group. Unless it's a comedian, like on Facebook, the people I follow are comedians. So I pre-pressed it. Now I'm just gonna press her name. This is so pretty. Look at that. So pretty. Yep, she's taking a social media break. She is. She texted me this morning. She said, "Hey, mommy." She said, "I wanted you to know I was taking a break from social media for the rest of this month." I was like, "Oh, okay. When starting when?" She's like, "I already deleted all of the apps." It's like, wow. So there's Glenice, and I can just see that. See how pretty? And that's just a simple template. Like you could do this for yourself. You could do that for yourself. See how pretty that is? That is so pretty, right? And if you were making this for yourself, you could do that. It wasn't elaborate. It was nothing fancy. Let's go back and look at the font, and then I'm gonna show you how to export into Cricut Design Space if you want to do that. Remember with the Pro software, now I don't know another, that's not true. Silhouette, of course, if you have a Silhouette, it's the chicken for me. The chicken is doing the chicken things, okay? If you have a Silhouette cutting machine, of course, you can use Silhouette Studio with the Rhinestone panel. But the epic thing about Siser is that it's a cutting machine that has the Rhinestone panel right there, and you don't have to go to another outside software in order to create a Rhinestone template. I think that's amazing. I think that's fantastic. I think Siser is moving in the right direction. I honestly do. Okay, so here's my template. I can save this. I can make 10 more bags with Glenice and Latanya's name on it if I wanted to. Okay. All right, let's go back in. And then how are y'all feeling right now, though? How are y'all feeling? I think it's great too, Lynn. And remember, now the thing about it is you don't have to have a Romeo or a Juliet. You don't have to have a Romeo or a Juliet to do that. Okay. Remember, you can, if I didn't even have a Romeo or a Juliet, but I just had the software, I could create a template and export the template into Design Space. I'm going to show you how to do that right now after I put these rhinestones up. Okay. If you are interested in getting the software, I do have a link below the video. My link comes with 10% off of the software, and the discount code is Delonda. Yeah, Silhouette, it does have the software. Now, I don't know if you have to upgrade. Me too, Dorothy. Okay, so let's go back in. Okay. Gotta go back in. Really, Risa? You just have to upgrade first, Mary. Kelly, I agree. Okay, let me go back and share my screen. Entire screen here, share, hide here. Okay, so here are their names again. I'm going back to design. So like, let's just say I wanted to cut this out again in Cricut Design Space, right? So right here, I can just, I don't have anything selected, but I can go to File, right? Hopefully you have your crafting journal. I can go to File, and I can go to Export Artwork, not File Save As. I'm going to File and Export Artwork right there. And then I'm coming down here to File Format, and I want to save it as an SVG. Now, let me stop for a second. Remember, with rhinestone templates, the important thing to know is that you want to have the right size of the template, because once you take it out of here, you got to have the right size, right? So let's see what the size is, right? Okay, so all together, both of these together is 10.8. Let me write that down. 10.8. I'm going to export them together. 10.855 is the width by 6.825, 6.825. So I'm going to go to File, Export Artwork, File Format. I'm saving it as an SVG, and I'm going to click Save, and then it's going to give me an option. So I can go to my documents. I'll go to my desktop, and I'll create a new folder, and I'll call it New Templates. I'll call it New Rhinestone Templates. And I'll click Open. And I'll give this a name. In here, I want to call it, we'll call it Latanya and Glenice. And I might put the size, but I don't have to. Okay. So then I can go to Cricut Design Space, and I can go to Upload, and go to Upload Image, and go to Browse, and go to my desktop. And let's see where did I save it? New Rhinestone Templates. Oh, it's not in there. I didn't put it in there. I think I just put it, okay, right here, Latanya and Glenice right there. So there's the file right there. and then I can click continue, upload, and I will make sure this matches the size. So I can see that it doesn't match by looking right here, but I can click right here on the width and change it to 10.855 and click enter, and it automatically resizes the height, and I don't need to do anything to it other than click make. I don't need to save this because I'm not going to cut it again. I already have it cut. And then it's going to go cut. Oh, wait, cancel. I'm just kidding. It's not attached. Let me click attach and make. See that? Did I miss anything? Mm-hmm. Hoop Master, I do, Deborah Browning. Let me give it to you. Okay, y'all see that though? Okay, so this is if I didn't have a Siser, Romeo, or Juliet, but I wanted to cut it with my Cricut. You can export SVGs and PNGs from Leonardo Design Studio to Cricut Design Space. All right, I'm going to click cancel and stop sharing for 1 second. Yeah, it is. I would say it's easier than Silhouette Studio, but you know, Silhouette Studio is, I think it's a little more forgiving. I think it's a little more forgiving when you want to move the rhinestones around. But I mean, it's all going to be a matter of, you know, personal preference. Let me get that link for a Hoop Master right quick. So with the Hoop Master, my code only gives a free shipping. Okay. The larger hoop. The biggest one I have is 11 by 13, and I haven't used that. I haven't even used that one yet. Okay, so let's go do something really quick and easy, okay? All right, so we're going back into Leonardo, and I want to show you how to just convert a template to rhinestones. Okay, all right, so I'm going to open a new tab right here at the top, and I'm just going to bring in a football. Okay, so if I go to file, and the football that I'm using, I got it from Creative Fabrica. I'm going to go to import, and I will go to my documents. I'll go to my Creative Fabrica files, and I'm just going to bring in the SVG of this football. Bye, Jan. No Songbird. Okay, I'm bringing in the SVG. I'm going to click open. Okay, and then right here, I'm just going to click apply. You can bring editable artwork or cut only, whatever works for you. Thank you, Dorothy. Okay, so all I've done so far is this football came from Creative Fabrica. I brought in the SVG, not the PNG, not the JPEG, because the JPEG and the PNG are photos. This is just a football from Creative Fabrica. Okay. All right. Thank you, Iris. Okay, and so what I'll do is I would, you know, make it bigger, right? If I wanted this to be bigger, I would. But you also have to remember that once I change this to rhinestones, I can't make it bigger and I can't make it smaller. So really, all of your decisions about what you're going to do to the image, you have to do that. You have to know that in advance. Okay, let me make sure you understand what I'm saying. Let me stop sharing and say that again. I want you to see my face bigger. Okay. When you are if you are taking notes, write this down. When you're creating a rhinestone template inside of Leonardo Design Studio, whatever size you're going to make it, You have to decide that before you get to the rhinestone panel. Otherwise, you will be starting over. Are we clear about that? Are we very Bueller? Okay, so it would help if you measure the item first. So if you were putting if I was going to put this football on a bag, I might measure the bag, or think about the size of the thing I'm putting it on. If I were putting this on a hat, like, because you can make rhinestone templates for hats, right? If I wanted to make a template for a hat, I would get the hat, I would measure out the space where I want to put the template. I might want to make a template that just says bad hair day, right? And something small enough to go across the whatever, the front of the hat. I would measure the area first, and then I know my template can't be bigger than this. This is my available space to do it, right? So depending on what you're putting it on, if you're making this shirt for a child, then you take out the shirt, kind of measure the space you want to put it on for a child. There are not a lot of rhinestone templates for children. I haven't seen a lot of them, and maybe people don't really like for their kids to wear rhinestones, because I'm not putting all that money on you. You're not wearing that, you spend your money on Jordans or whatever, right? It does keep the original image, but once you go into the rhinestone panel, you can't change the template, the size of the template, unless you start over, Dorothy. Okay. All right. So are we clear about that? Now, I'm getting ready to make this for a football fan. My mom, I've all said this several times, she loves the Dallas Cowboys. I don't care if they have a full losing season and they lose every game forever until eternity. She is going to love the Dallas Cowboys. She don't care what you say. She don't care how you feel. She doesn't care. She loves the Dallas Cowboys. Okay. So when I make this football template, I'm making this for my mother because she loves the Dallas Cowboys. Okay. Now, I don't love football. I'm a basketball girl. I love the Houston Rockets, but I'm not making a basketball template. I'm making a football template. All right. Okay. There we go. Now we're going back into Leonardo Design Studio. Okay. But you can make one of your own, because guess what? You will be knowing how to do this. All right. So I'm going back in, and here's the football. So I think this is already a little bit too big. So because right now when I look at the width, it's right at 10.9, right? So I would make it a little bit smaller, maybe like 10.698, which is like maybe 10.7. That's fine. It's fair. It's a fair size. I might even want to make this a little bit taller like that. Okay. Okay. Good, Marika. Okay, so we good so far. This is 10.7 by 6.4. All right, and if I wanted to use a combination of words and an image, I can do that. One of the features inside of Leonardo Design Studio Pro is the ability to add text on path. So you can add text that will fall on the path. I'm going to show you how to do that. So right now, I have the football selected. I'm going to come up here to edit, and I'm going to go to text, and I'm going to go to text on path. Oh, good, Karen. Okay, so I have text. This is the heat press cutoff. All right, so right here on text on path, I'm going to type "We Dem Boys." That's something the Cowboys people say, right? That's what they say, right? So I'm going to just type that. I'm going to type it in all caps. "We Dem Boys," right? Like that. And then right here, I will go and change the font style, because there's actually a Cowboys font inside of Creative Fabrica, right? So you can download it from Creative Fabrica and use that, right? So I can come down here and I can find that font. I've already downloaded. I've already shown y'all how to do that too. We used it before, right? I like it. I think it looks great. See, I'm using the outline. I like it like that. I'm going to make it bold, but I'm also going to make it bigger, right? So I'm going to make it big. And you see how it's following the path of the football? You see that? Okay, Rondria. So make it. Yeah, she like it like this. Okay. So you see what I'm doing? Right? Now, I don't really like it with the words touching the football, but the good thing is I can move it up like that. Okay. So I like it. I think it's great. Okay. We good? I went to text on path. I changed my font. I made it bold. I made it bigger. If I go back to the properties tab, right? If I wanted to have text at the top and the bottom, I could do that. But I'm not. I just have it right here. I can, increase the amount of space in between the football and the text. I can decrease the amount of space in between the football and the text. But I want it to be kind of like up here like that. I like it like that. All right. And then I'm going to click apply. Okay. So we're good. All right. So now I'm going to actually turn on the dark background just so we can see it really good. And I can go ahead and change We Dem Boys into rhinestones. Okay. Because I'll start there and then we'll work on the football second. All right. So I have We Dem Boys selected. I think it's big. If I wanted to make it bigger, I can still do that just by stretching it out and it'll still follow the path of the football. The thing about, I know, the thing about using text on path is that as long as you have the image first, it'll follow the image. It'll follow whatever image you have. And it will work even if I was using a star. Dorothy, I just moved it up in there on properties. You could just, there's an arrow, you can just move it up. Okay, so I have it like that. And then now I'm going to go down here to rhinestones. And there it is already. But let's say I want to use, I don't know, blue, right? Because I don't really want We Dem Boys to be in pink. Like that. So now I can start to make some decisions. I can decide if I want to keep it in SS10 or if I want to go down to SS6 and make it, with the smaller rhinestones. That'll be a matter of personal preference, right? You can decide that. But I think I'm going to use SS10 because I'm not even sure. Well, I think this blueberry is a little bit too light. Let me see what this is. I'm going to stick with SS10. All right, so I'm coming over here. I'm looking at border. Let's see the spacing. Let's make this a little bit bigger so we can see it because that spacing is looking really weird. That's looking kind of good right there on 5%. And then what I could do, let me see what happens if I do. Ooh, that's too much. Let's keep it on border. Let's see right here. So on the extra padding, I think that made it look better. Let me see. So on the extra padding, I have it on 0.007. I think that actually doesn't look bad at all. I think it doesn't look bad. But if I wanted to change it like any of this, I could click apply and then ungroup the paths and make the changes that I wanted to make. Let me look at it one more time. That doesn't look bad. It doesn't look good, but let me look at it again over here. I'm not really loving that so much. It looks okay. So I still feel like I would have to move some stuff. Let me go back down. This is going to be a matter of like, how much do you want to have to move? Can I go down to, let me try to see if it'll go to 3%. I don't really like that, all of that jumbled up mess in there. Look at that. I would have to take some of that out and I would just take some of that out. So I'm gonna click accept. Well, let me see. Look at it again. I mean, I think it looks okay. It's going to take some cleanup, just like any other software. It's going to take some cleanup. So it's going to be a matter of, you know, how much cleanup do you want to do? Like that E, that's looking rough. And why doesn't that E look like this E? Let me go back over here for 1 second. Woo. Let me see what happens if I change this to a 10. I'm going to go with this. I keep saying that, and then I keep coming back over here. Hold on. I'm going to just go with this. And so now what I have to do is like make this bigger, zoom in, and kind of look at, you know, let me turn that dark background off. Look at what needs to be cleaned up and then clean it up. Some of this stuff is going to have to be moved, deleted. Can I move the M over? I can't do anything. Remember, once I go into that panel, I would have to start all the way over. I would have to start all the way over. I just think with some of this, let me go to paths. Let me see. And ungroup paths. Let me make it bigger. I always zoom in. And I think this W is okay. This E is all kind of jacked up. Let's see. Woo! So you see, I would have to do like some moving around. And rhinestones, I mean, no, they're not for everyone. Everybody does not love them, and that's fine. I'm gonna start over, y'all. I don't really like it. Hold on. Let me do it again. One second. I'm gonna try a different font. And Deborah, who is that? Deborah, make the font bigger. So hey, we buy Tamara, like camera. Hey, ATB marketing. So right here, if I want to increase the amount of space between the text and the image, you just click right here, or you can just move it with the arrow. All right, so I'm going to font style. Let me see a different font. I don't know if I love that. Let me see. You think making the font bigger would have been better, Dimps? Well, then, okay, I'm gonna just do it like that. And if I want to just move it up, I can just click. Oh, hold on. Let me click here. And I'm just clicking the path offset like that. Let me see if I can separate. Why won't it let me do it? Paths, ungroup paths? Okay, let's see. Like this E and this M are connected at the hip. They're together. It's not moving. This E and this M are together. Let me see something, y'all. 1 second. Edit text on path. Let me see something. Font style. Show fonts. Oh, look. See right here? Can y'all, yeah, it won't let me separate it. Look right here. I wanted to go back. That's why I went back in there. See right here on this bottom left right here where it says auto weld. I need to uncheck that so the text is not welded. See that? Right here. So I'm going to turn that off. Let me start again. And see if that makes a difference. Edit text, text on path, turn off the auto weld. Boys like that, and then make it bigger like that, and go to my font style. Let's try it filled in. Let's make it bigger. That's bigger than the football. Okay, apply. Now, oh, I didn't, you can still move it up even once you get out of there. All right, now let me see if I can ungroup the paths and it'll let me move. Now it'll let me move the M if I want to move it anywhere I want to. But I couldn't because it was on auto weld. I'm kind of scared to move it. I feel like that's a little bit too much. Okay, I think that's fine. Y'all think that's fine? Y'all think that's fine or no? What's all you can say? I hear Peter in my massage chair. Okay, so I think that's great. So then I would move this football for 1 second, and then I would group it back together actually, and then I would change it to rhinestones. So right now it's still on outline or border only. I want it on fill, and let's see what I can do. Let's see what hex fill looks like. And let's kind of bring it up. That's not looking too bad. That's not looking bad at all. And let's see, smart fill. I'm not loving it. Let's see, 15. Let's see, 15. Let's see, grid. I think grid is going to be my best option. Let's see, grid with 10%. Oh, let's go back right here. Bring that down. That doesn't look bad. I feel like it's at a like a little bit of a diagonal. It's like weird. Let me see, grid. I think grid is okay. Let me see, hex. I'm gonna go with hex. I'm gonna go with, I don't like it. I'm gonna go with hex. Okay, then let me bring the football up. All right, so now I have the rhinestone part of the template for the We Dem Boys, but I'm gonna change this football into rhinestones also. Now this football, you can see right here by looking at my layers panel that this football is actually a group because the laces is one part, The laces is, laces are. The laces, what college did you go to? Sidewalk University. Don't worry about it. Okay. The laces are one part. The laces are. Go with whatever you think it should be. All right, the laces, and then these two parts right here, the white parts. So what I would have to do first is go just click on the football. Okay, grammar, and right click and ungroup it. When I look right here, I have, let's look. I have this right here, this right side. I have the left side. I have the actual football, and I have the laces. What I want to do is make sure that the laces and these two white parts are one, and the football is one. So I'm going to move the football down to the bottom. So I'm moving the football like down here. Okay, see what I did? Laces are laces out, right, Finkel? Let me just put it back like right here. Okay. Now, I really need this to be like up here. And I need this to be like, why is it like not in the front? That's fine. It's fine. All right. So I'm going to select the first two parts, the right and the left. I'm going to select the right, hold the shift key, and select the left, right click and group it. And then I'm also going to move the laces closer. I don't know why it's not letting me like keep it together like that. Let's bring this down here. Let's see. Let's put that order send to back. Okay. Okay. So now I have the laces and the right and the left. I'm going to hold my shift key and select the laces, and I'm right click, and that's going to be a group. Now with everything that's white selected, are we together? Everything that's white, all of the laces plus the two ends of the football, I will select those two parts plus the football, and then I will select stamp keep. Let's move this up. Okay, so I'm selecting basically the whole football. And I'm going to come down here and select the option to stamp keep. Are we together? I'm not doing noises. Are we together? I know that was a lot. How long have we been on here? 2 hours and 23 minutes. Oh, we're almost finished. Y'all got that? Stamp keep. So the white is all one part. And really, if you're making this football for whatever team, right? Let's just say you were representing, I don't know, the Eagles. The Eagles are green, right? So you might want your laces to be green and those white lines to be green. Or you might want to make the football green and put the laces silver and the two white parts silver, depending on the color of rhinestones you have, right? That's what's going to make the difference. I'm using blue rhinestones for We Dem Boys. And I also want the laces and those two white lines to also be blue. Okay. Oh, Miss Joy, you got it's some Cowboys fans in here now. Look, the reason why I did stamp keep, that's a great question, Mary D. The reason why I did stamp keep is because I don't want anything behind the laces or those two white lines. Let me show you what I mean by that. That was a great question. Let's make the background dark so you can see it. So if I were to just select this white part and move it up, see that? Okay. So stamp keep is basically, I guess it's like slice. It's just removing everything from the back. Because when I turn the football into rhinestones, I want to do it separately from the laces. What are those two white parts called? I don't even know what that's called, but you know what it's called, right? So you get what I'm doing, right? So I don't want there to be anything behind there. All right, so now let's work on the football. For the football, remember, I don't change the size because everything has to kind of fit together, and I have to be decided on that already. All right, so I can click right here and click, go back to rhinestones, and look, it changed it to rhinestones for me automatically. It's called white part. Okay, stripes, that. Okay, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. All right, so I'm using SS10. If I wanted this football to be blue, I could keep it blue, but I think I want it to be, I could keep it brown. I'll keep it brown. Do I want it to be brown? It doesn't matter. It could be gray. It could be whatever color, right? It could be whatever color. All right, so let's look at it and see if there are any changes that need to be made. So I can look at it and decide, do I like it like this? Do I want to bring anything closer together? If I want to change the spacing with the vertical or horizontal, right now it's on 5%. And I think it looks fine. Let me kind of bring it up because I don't want anything to interfere with where the laces and the stripes will go, right? So let's look here. Let's look there. That looks great. I think this looks great, just like this. All right, so I would click accept. I would probably, go back here and pay attention to how many stones I need for this. Just for the football, I need 2,285 stones, but I would be writing that down, right? So there I go. There's my football, rhinestone football template, but the regular ball is still behind it. But here's the rhinestone football, okay? And if I wanted to have an outline, let me go back. I would have to start over because the only way to do it is to have it already. You can't change it. All right, so let's go back. Let's see, border only. Oh, that border is nice. I like it with the border. I like it with the border. I'm going to keep the border. I like it with the border. I think it looks really, really good. My little hush. Okay, I like it like that. All right, let me turn this one off. And you can see that some of those rhinestones are like overlapping. So I would kind of have to move some. So I would have to ungroup them and move some of them because they're like two. Let me go back. Let me do that again. Fit and fill. Offset. Okay, so I can put an offset to make sure they're not touching. I can bring that offset up. That's better. So what I did was I went back in and I went to offset, and I'm bringing the offset or the outline a little bit further away from the inside part of the football because it's doing too much. But it's also interfering. Oh, I don't like that. Let's go. I'm going to go back to fill only. I'll show you what I'll do. I'm going back to fill only. And spacing like that. Let's see, grid. Let's see, smart. I have to be careful about that. Hex. So I'm going back to hex. And then what I'll do, I like it like this. I'll click on the actual football itself And instead of putting the border there at the same time, I'll do the border separately. I'll do the border separately. So I'm clicked right now. I'm only on the shape, the football itself. So I'm going back in there and I'm going to just do border only. And that looks good. And then I can just delete these inside parts because I don't need them. And I don't really need the, oh, that's looking good. That's looking really good. Spacing. That's looking good. And I'll just delete these inside parts. So I'm going back to view, zoom in, and I'm going to delete all of the rhinestones that are on the inside part right there. Thank you. My Rockets are winning. All right. They always do. Just kidding. They don't. They let who just beat them the other night? The team from, I forgot who beat them the other night. I was so disappointed. Peter is down there watching the game right now. Who was that team that just beat them? They went into overtime and still lost. Uh-oh, undo. Hold on. All right. All right. So let me zoom back out and select this. And group it back. Okay, so I have that. I have the, and this can be whatever color. It can be whatever color I want it to be. It could be blue. And then this can still be gray like that. And then I have the text. And now I just need to change this to rhinestones. Let me kind of move this down. I'll move it over out of the way. That looks great. That looks great, just like that. I'm not even going to make any changes to this. I'm going to accept it just like that. And now I'm ready to cut this. So I would have to go to my layers panel and everything that's not rhinestones, basically, I'm just going to turn it off. So like that's rhinestones. I don't need this right here. I can just turn this off. This football, I can turn this off. What's this? I keep that. Keep that. What's this? Ooh, that's looking rough. That's looking really, really rough. Hold on, let me fix this. Oh my gosh. Woo! That text is rough. This is a nightmare. And not on Elm Street. It's on my street. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh Lord. Thank y'all for being here. You, Lord have mercy. Paths, ungroup paths. So I would have to like move all these rhinestones where I want them to go. Oh my gosh. But I would have to do that with any software. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this gonna look rough. I might have to use a single line font for We Them Boys. We Them Boys with girls. We Them Boys, but we got girls font. Don't worry about it. OMG. I can't do it. I cannot. I will not. I cannot. That's too much. Oh my goodness. Y'all see what I'm doing anyway? I'm just, oh my goodness. This looks terrible. I can't. Yeah. Good night, Kristen. I'm out too. I can't do it, y'all. This is too much. Hold on. Hold on. Let me find the I can't. That's too much. I cannot spend my night moving all those little dots. I'm sorry. But let me turn the football back on and zoom out and find a different font that'll be easier to work with. Zoom out and maybe not use Weedham. Let me see. I still want the text to go around the football though. Edit text on path. It could just be Cowboys maybe. My mom won't care. She'll love it no matter what I do. Let me change the font. Let me find something good and easy. I like that. Cupcake Handmade is great. Cowboys, I don't know. I like it. It's great. Let's make it bold. Let's make it bigger. Let's see. And then I'll move it up. Hold on. Like that. I can't do all that moving, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, I think that's gonna be great. And I'll click apply. And then I'll just move this over for right now. And I'll change that to rhinestones. Like this. Cowboys. And we want to do no offset. That's so cute. It's just the cutest. Let's change the spacing. Oh, that's looking great. That's great. And I just think it's just great. We're going with that. All right. And now what I need to do is just turn that text off. And so this is my full template. So here's the, here is the word Cowboys, and it can still be in blue. My little hush. like that. That's going to be great. I can turn this football off. I know I can't see the chat right now, but I'm going to see it in a minute. I'm going to move the football back over here. That's going to be so great. And I can move the laces back over here too. These can be blue. Let's change that to blue. It's going to be great. So like that. It's going to be great. We'll put that right in there. Bam, baby. Like that. And that's what the full template will look like. It's going to be so great. And I can click send design and send. And I can get this cut out. So one layer is going to be blue and the other layer will be gray. And it doesn't look like any of them are touching. They're great. Let me put the flock on the mat and we're going to be getting ready to land this plane. It's going to be great. One at a time. Oh, look. My teacher would do it. My teacher would do what? What did I miss? Uh-oh. I don't know. Go back and rewind it, Corinne. I don't remember. I'm a woman of a certain age. All right. I need to go up to the 11. Let's see if I can get that big enough. I don't think I did. I'll cut the football first. Good night, Nydia. Oh, I need to write down the size of my template, but I'll show you that. Let me write that down. Let me go back right quick. So the full size of this template is 11.147. So I will write that down. 11.147 by 10.350. And, you know, if I was saving this, I would go to File and Export Artwork. I would save it as an SVG. I would click Save and save it wherever I want to save it. Let's say I want to save it on my desktop. This time I really do want to save it on my desktop. And what did I call it last time? New Rhinestone Templates. And this one was called, let's just call, we don't need a new folder. Let's go back. We don't need a new folder. Save. Desktop. New Rhinestone Templates. And this is just Cowboys football. And the width is 11.147 by 10.350. I'm saving it as an SVG. And I can click Save. And then I can go to Cricut Design Space and click Upload. Upload image, browse, desktop, New Rhinestone Templates, Cowboys football. There it is right there. I can click continue. I can click upload. And it's just going to come in right with hers. Good night. And then, you know, I would resize it to the size. So I would change the width to 11.147 like that. And then I would just check my layers because I have 2 layers and I would make sure they were attached. Bang, bang, 49 gang. Okay. I don't have a team like that, but you know, you could clean it up a little bit. It's not perfect, but hopefully you get the gist of how to create a template. All right, let's do that. It's not the best template. It's not very cute, but it's very done. Good night, everybody. Do I need to cut this? But y'all, I don't need to cut this. Do I need to cut this? I think y'all got it. I think y'all really got it. Okay? I don't really think I need to cut this. That football is looking bad. Look at it. It's all wrinkled, but you get the gist. I don't think I need to cut it. Okay. Great. All right. Let's see. Oh, don't worry about it. That's it, templates. Did we learn how to make simple rhinestone templates? You did better. It used to say templates right there. I blame Patrice. I gotta show y'all my phone case that I sublimated. It's so cute. Look at that. Isn't that so good? So good. Oh, kind of wiped off. Is that good? Like that? Simple. You'll get it. You get it. Okay. There's that. All right. So what I want you to know, what are the takeaways? Start with the single line font. All of my favorite single line fonts are linked below the video. Don't start with an image. It's going to take some work for you to move the image around. You can do it. It just takes some time. You saw me press. I went through all of the materials. Thank you. I went through all of the materials with you. You don't have to have a you don't have to have a Siser cutting machine. You just need the software, which is the Pro software. Patrice did that so good. Yeah, she did. Thank you. You just need the Pro software. You don't have to have a Siser, Romeo, or Juliet. You saw that you can export your file into Cricut Design Space or whatever your cutting software is. You just need the tools, okay? And SS6 is smaller rhinestones. All of this right here on my sweatshirt, this right here, no clucks. No clucks. That's a chicken, baby. This is all SS6. SS6 are smaller rhinestones. SS10 are bigger rhinestones, bigger. And just depending on what size your template is, that's the size rhinestones you need. Remember, after you make the template, you cannot resize it. All right, let's do one more giveaway and let y'all say goodnight to him. Y'all, now is the time to really start to be kind to one another. If you haven't before, like if you are all over social media just creating a ruckus, get your life together, okay? Let's start a whole campaign, a Be Kind campaign for social media, okay? You're going to try to make one? Joan, you can do it. You can definitely do it. Let's start a Be Kind campaign on social media. If you see somebody being rude or mean on social media, just go right under that post and say something nice. Just go say something nice. It's going to shock them. It's going to shock them. It's going to shock them. Because people who are like internet bullies, they don't know how to be nice. They only know how to be mean. So it's going to shock them, but try it. Just give it a try. Okay. Just give it a try. I don't think you will regret it. And then about road rage, same thing I've always said about road rage. It's not necessary. It's really the most senseless crime. It's senseless. Think about arguing with somebody about being first or getting in front of you or whatever, not using a turn signal. Life is so short, you guys. And with whatever time you have left on this earth, use it to do something that is going to serve you well. And arguing with somebody at a red light is not. It's not. I'm just telling you, life is short. Somebody said something on one of my Instagram posts, I think about the We Create about, They said something negative. I don't get a lot of negative comments. And if I do, I really don't respond because I know those people really, I feel like you really just don't have a life. If all you do is go around social media saying negative stuff, you don't have a life. I'm sorry. But anyway, they said something negative on my post or something like that. Like, oh, they must have paid you or something like that, which tells me they don't really know me, right? Because if you know, you know. And I was like, y'all, I don't have time to argue. Life is short. And that's how I feel. If they had a negative experience with We Create, what does that have to do with me? Or if I got paid? What does that have to do with me? Nothing. Because I haven't had a negative experience, because if they really did know me, if I had a negative experience, who would know it? You. And that's the truth. So I was like, child, I don't argue. Life is too short. I don't even have time to argue with you. I don't even have time to argue. I got crafts to make and naps to take. Don't I have crafts to make and naps to take? Yes or no? He looking like you sure do. Me money. They need to do something because I just don't have that kind of time. Like, I guess they thought we about to go. No, we not. Whatever you think you won. Whatever you think you won, baby. Trust me, you won. You are the winner. Winner, winner, what? Chicken dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. No. Oh, Lord. Okay, y'all, it's logo 3. Let me share my screen right quick. Logo 3 is the let's sing goodnight to the people or nay. You want to say goodnight to the people or nay? You have to be in the United States and you have 48 hours to claim your prize. You have to be in the United States and you have 48 hours to claim your prize. You want to say goodnight to the people or nay? Mary Brown wants you to have another treat. Mary Brown wants you to have another treat. Do you deserve a treat or no? That's not real chicken, Milo. Stop trying to sniff my chicken necklace. All right. Let's see. I see 36. Is that real 36? We good? I don't know if there's a delay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Angelia Barr. Angelia Barr. Congratulations, Angelia. Congratulations, Angelia. My email address is craftingwithdelonda@gmail.com. 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 Thank you all so much for being here. Hopefully you did find it helpful. I know we were in Leonardo Design Studio for a long time and that football did not look really, really good, but hopefully you get the gist and you are able to create a simple template as your starting point. If you are going to upgrade, there's a link below the video. The discount code is Delonda to save you 10% on your subscription to Leonardo Design Studio Pro. All right. All right. I'm going to get out of here. Gail Nesbitt, the giveaway has ended. All right. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. And we will see y'all in the next one. We will see them in the next one or no? Mary Brown wants you to have another treat. Thank y'all for being here. Do you love the people or not? He's so heavy, y'all. That's all he cares about is a treat. All right. Good night, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Okay. Bye.